Breaking news with Paul Toole.
Hello and a very warm welcome. The Cal League, the first Crip softball league in Los Angeles, presents its coffee table book of 500 Black Unity pictures by author L.A. Nutt. The Cal League uplifting families, communities and ending the sickness of gang violence that has plagued black communities for over 50 years. The Cal League players, former Crips on 11 teams, backed by their communities, create a safer environment for all LA communities. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
What makes you righteous? You see, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I won't fornicate and I won't commit adultery. I don't smoke dope. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. And I say all my prayers every day. And I give whatever I can in charity. Yes, sir. And what else do you do? But what do you mean, what else? Is there something else? That's nothing. That's vanity. So you don't smoke, so what? So you don't drink. You don't use drugs. So what? What are you doing to better the condition of others? What are you doing to reform where you live? And if you do nothing to reform society with the knowledge you have received, then you are guilty of concealing knowledge. And that is a cardinal sin.
Cause I'm gonna keep it G real. I don't fuck with you cause you disrespect me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangster I was, nigga. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
It don't matter, pistol gang, bitch. Right.
You got your cousin right there?
But nigga, you came up on me on some fun shit, nigga. I don't make peace with niggas that come up on me on some disrespectful shit when I didn't even know you, nigga. You walked up on me and set down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz?
Huh?
How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my fade.
You ain't hearing it.
Exactly. Exactly, nigga.
Savage Squad too.
I go hard, cuz. You don't want to fuck with me.
That's all I can say.
Nigga, this guy.
Grind face.
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip. What it do? We back again, man. Please like, subscribe, share. Let somebody know, man, what's going on out of here in South Central, man, and other parts of the world. I'm your host, Dr. Crip, man. We back again, you know. Hey, hey, look, like Snoopy say, he said, I can't even. I don't, you know. This is the generation of people that we dealing with, man. You know, you caused it. Your son caused it. Your daughter caused it. Who gonna take the blame for that? Which one of you eras is gonna take the blame? Listen, who is gonna take the blame for this? Who? Hey, look. Who gonna take the blame for that? Which one of y'all Crip blood eras is going to take responsibility for that? Yeah, the Bloods got responsibility in that too because they could have bullied him or something, you know, and that's why he chose the Crips, you know. I'm just asking who is going to take responsibility for that dude? Which one of y'all is going to stand up? Is it the 60, 69? Is it the 70s era? Is it the 70s? Are y'all claiming responsibility for him? Is it the 80s? He moving like the 80s. I'm just his lingo is the 80s. I mean, the 90s, 2000, 2010s. Who is taking responsibility for him is what I want to know. Who is going to say, man, listen, we hold full responsibility for dude. That's our fault. He came from us. We apologize. Let's get him corrected. Are you supposed to? All I'm saying is that who is taking responsibility for that guy? Who is taking responsibility for this? Who fought it?
Because I'm going to keep it G real. I don't fuck with you because you disrespect me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangster I was, nigga. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that. But, nigga, today I got time, cuz.
It don't matter. Pistol gang, bitch.
Right.
You got your cousin right there.
But nigga, you came up on me on some fun shit, nigga. I don't make peace with niggas that come up on me on some disrespectful shit when I didn't even know you, nigga. You walked up on me and set down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my fade.
You ain't hearing it.
Exactly. Exactly, nigga.
Savage Squad too.
I go hard, cuz. You don't want to fuck with me.
That's all I can say.
Nigga. This guy.
Hey, look.
Grind face.
I have seen dudes like that. I've seen dudes like him before in the 90s and other neighborhoods. I have seen that before. People just like him. I have seen that. I have seen that before. I seen neighborhoods. I seen him in the Blood neighborhoods. I seen him in the Crip, in the gangster car, the Hoover car, the rolling car, the West Side car. I have seen him in that car. People just like him. Who is claiming responsibility for this guy? Who taught him this? Where did he get? Hey, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip. Listen, man, this is summertime youth violence prevention, youth gang violence prevention, man, edition with Dr. Crip, where we discuss, what's going on out here. And the question is, who is supplying the youth? Who is supplying the youth with these type of gang members? Where are they coming from? And is your son or daughter part of his unit? Will be affecting his unit? Will be affected by his unit? Because each time he has a success in gang violence like that, if he walked away as the victor, guess where the next level of altercation he gets into? It's going higher than that. I mean, he's eventually going to have to shoot because, he's going to come across Baby G down or something. I got one of my homies that just was a monster, you know. I mean, I could just imagine, you know. I just see some some of my homies, they flash through my mind, like, you feel me? The ones that I helped train, that I know, you know, if they'll be like, hey, this is who shot you? I need to know this because I'm finna go break them down. He is one of them. And don't let it be somebody like this, you know, that they sent, you know, on a mission, you know. It baffles me as to where this generation is. How can you combat that? What are the answers for this? How do you take this guy and tell him gang banging is not the answer? What do you do for him? How do you show him another path? Because believe it or not, it's people like him right now that y'all got to deal with your gang part peace treaties and conferences. He's there. He just ain't exploded yet. But as soon as y'all block off Century to Manchester, he coming. Because y'all got to, and he gonna be in there. He gonna be in there. How you gonna handle that? Y'all gonna let him fight? Are you gonna pull him to the side? Are you gonna sock him? What do you do with the homie that does not want to listen? Because you cannot tell him it's peace right now. He don't want to listen. So what are you going to do? How are you going to deal with him? What are the answers to deal? What are the answers to deal with him? How do you deal with that guy right there? Because there's no control in him. You know, there's no look. We used to have a little homie like that, right? He used to stay in all kind of trouble. I mean, shooting people on the bus, you know, fighting old women. I mean, this dude was out of control. And I always used to wonder, I used to be like, man, this dude is going to get us in a wreck that is going to test a lot of people because he goes to functions and just does the dumbest, you know. Now, gangbangers have this thing where comes from the hood, blood from the hood. Hey, you know that? Hey, look. Listen. You somewhere doing something that you have no right, have no clue, you feel me? And you get into it. And you come get the neighborhood. People like him. And say, hey, they tripped on me. Hey, woo, woo. Now, you're going to have somebody like me that's like, man, we need to look into that before anybody even go over there. Because I'm not just jumping up, going over there. And I say it out loud in front of people, you know. I would say it out loud, you know. Most of the time, I would probably tell some people standing next to me, like, I'm not going over there. I need to find out a little bit more before I kind of roll over there. Because everybody's gathering up. Oh, such and such, little white boy, they got into it with the east side, and they jumped him, and we're going to find out what happened. You feel me? Now, listen. Nobody never took the time to find out what actually happened. I see 9-0s do this. They just jumped up because this the homie, this the homegirl, and mob over here to this neighborhood. And guess what? It didn't work out. It didn't work out because nobody took the time to find out what this goofy did. Stories can tell themselves in gang violence and gang banging. But people so quick to, because they want to be, oh, that's the homie, that's the homie. Because you got people out there that's going just because it's like, man, what did he do? I ain't. Oh, hey, cuz, that's the homie, cuz. Cuz, hey, that's the homie, cuz. We going to find out what's happening with the homie. The homie said, cuz, that they jumped him, cuz. They didn't want to give him a fair one. And you ride over here for this goofy. Look, the dude, true story. And this is in my sickness, I assume, huh? This is why I'm foul, huh? Like for this. I'm really foul for this, huh? So the dude, he's riding. He go to the store. When he go to the store, he come out the store, they already pushing up on him. So they push up on him. And it's 4 or 5 of them. You don't know them. You don't know them. And they push up. You know, you're in the car, you know, the 24s and all that shit. And what's up? What's up, cuz? Where you from? Oh, I don't bang. I'm good. Oh, okay. Well, let us get that. Come remove yourself and let us get that. He comes back to the 90s. Oh, they tell me, I said I was from the hood. I claimed the hood. They was like, so what? It's a gang of people gathered in the street. Gang of homies. We going over there. Woo, 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 woo. I'm like, hold on. Let's do some more investigation. What daddy come from the hood? Woo, woo, woo. Hey, they getting all excited. Everybody, they want, hey, you claim the hood? Yeah. He like, yeah. Neighborhood. What? And they still took your, what? Yeah. Hey, we mobbing off. Yeah. We mobbing. I say, hold up. I don't know about that. Niggas always move. So they take off. They going down the street. One homie stayed with me. He like, big homie. He was like, I don't know. I know. He was like, I don't know. Something ain't right. I was like, yeah. I was like, he should have been a victim over here, I think. They should have been jacked him over here. Like, yeah, they was talking about it, but homies was stopping it. Like, well, he got, the guy took his dope. And what happened to that issue? They told him, we'll let you hit the guy with a bat and everything. Just do something. But he never did nothing. So how you not going to do something there where they give you permission? Look, Jump out with the bat. This is what they told him. Jump out with the bat. It's already approved from the big homies. Like, yeah, go ahead, do it. Jump out with the bat and go to wailing on dude. And we're not gonna let dude do nothing to you. You just gonna have to watch him after that, but go ahead and go ham on him with the bat. He didn't do it. But today, you said last night, how many people walked up on you? 4 or 5 of them? And you said you was from the hood? I don't know. They go over there. The homies go over there. Yeah, woo. Okay, well, check this out. This is what they tell the homies. We beefing with too many people right now. We ain't got time for it. F him, woo, this and that. Whatever y'all want to do. What? Now he's standing here. So now they like, man, what's up? He ain't saying nothing. So the dude walk in his face and say, man, I'm such and such. I robbed you. You didn't say nothing. What's happening? What you want to do? He don't say nothing. The dude just, I said, that's probably what he did that night. Y'all went over here behind this dude because he was from the hood. That is it. Not because he from the hood and he the homie that we know. He don't got none of that. He just from the hood with issues already of in-house robberies and all that. So they end up beating that dude up over there. The homies that beat him up over there. So when they all come back over here to the hood, I'm like, what happened? People coming back with their heads down because it was like 2 or 3 squabbles over there. They said that it didn't work out. It didn't work out for them. I'm like, oh, it was bad like that? They like, big homie, it was bad. I said, it sounded like he should have been a victim over here before y'all even went over there. Like, yeah, all that started coming out after old boy told him, I'm the one that robbed you. You ain't getting nothing. And he didn't say nothing and he didn't do nothing. I was like, what? But he was over here woofing like he said he said the hood, he said everything. No, he lied. Oh, no. You mean to tell me he lied and all that came out over there in they hood and they... Yeah, it was all bad. I was like, ah. Then they got to just calling people out like, you a buster too. So homies end up having to squabble. I said, what? Are you serious? Like, yes. He didn't say nothing. The dude pulled him in his face like, what you want to do? You ain't getting none of your stuff back. We can squabble. We can do whatever you want to do. You ain't getting nothing. I said, what did he do? He said he didn't do nothing. He just sat there and looked at him. Because the dude said, nigga, we pushed up on you, nigga, and asked you, what's up, homie? Where you from? And you said, nigga, nowhere. So we robbed you. This is the type of people that I'm supposed to protect over the years and all that. They relieved him of his possessions and let him go on about his way. And he came back to the 90s and lied and said they took his car. He claimed the hood. That's him. That's that guy. That's him. Well, to me, if you listen to the white guy story, he said, you came at me, you put your beer down, you know, but it wasn't no fight then. But now you back with a crew to fight now. And you pumped up. That's kind of like what happened, you know, but he's animated. At least he's animated, you know. But if he run into that guy that said, oh, you back? You really want that? And just knock him out? Because I don't think he... Wait a minute. Let me listen to what he said one more time.
Cause I'm gonna keep it G real. I don't fuck with you cause you disrespect me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangster I was, nigga. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz I told you I ain't got time for that. But nigga, today I got time, cuz.
Oh,
It don't matter. Pistol gang, bitch.
Right. You got your cousin right there?
But nigga, you came up on me on some fun shit, nigga. I don't make peace with niggas that come up on me on some disrespectful shit when I didn't even know you, nigga. You walked up on me and sat down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my fade.
You ain't hearing it.
Exactly. Exactly, nigga.
Savage Squad too.
I go hard, cuz you don't want to fuck with me.
That's all I can say.
This guy,
Yeah.
Grind face.
See, he said, you came up on me, you told me to take my flag off, you disrespected me and my hood. Now, he was by himself, and he said he wasn't on that. He wasn't tripping. But today, he tripping. Do you see the similarities of what I'm talking about? When that guy from my hood was over there, he was at the store with the broad, he parked because he thought he was safe. When he came back to the car, they walked up on him and they asked him, where you from? Now, I don't know if you was scared. You was scared. He was scared. He was scared because it's like the white boy, he was scared. You was by yourself. They asked you, where are you from? And you said, I ain't from nowhere. You said that's what the homie said that day. Oh, I ain't with it. I'm good. And so they said, oh, okay. Well, we'll be relieving you of your possessions. And they robbed him. So that night, he came back to the hood. I remember he came back to the hood and they handled it the next day. So when he pulled up, he had a short, t-shirt, shorts on, like he in full squabble mode. And they talking to him like, what's up? Like, what's happening? Woo, woo. And like, yeah. They asked me, what's your way from? I told them I'm from the hood. You young? And the whole time, I was just sitting back, watching. And I was like, I don't know. Because I was out there the day he got robbed by this dude. And they told him, listen, you can get the big homie that robbed you. They told him that. They said, you can get the big homie that robbed you. They said, go get a bat. You can get a bat. That's what they said. They said, you can get a bat and pull up, jump out, and just start wailing on him. He ain't got no burner or nothing. Just go ham on him. Just keep going wailing on him. Knock him out, do whatever you want to do. Now, you may have to watch it after that, depending, but, he might leave you alone. Who knows? But you got that green light right now. Oh, and it was Big Homie's secret that, you feel me, that gave him the okay. Some rider ones, too. I was like, wow, y'all really like, I said, y'all really throwing Homie under the bus. They was like, nah, he deserved it. Let the little homie do him like that. I was like, okay, for sure. I don't got nothing to say about it. And they told him you could do that. But he was like, no, I'm cool. I'm straight on. This dude that got a free pass to beat a homie, an older homie, with a bat because he went into your butt and took your dope. Because we crack in the booty, homie. I don't know if you know about that. Every time I go to the county, I keep crack, So the homie went in his booty, took his crack, and they said, you can beat him for that with a bat. And that dude said no. So today, y'all want me to believe that this is the same dude that was over there last night flossing with a broad, and when them dudes walked up to him and said, where you from? He told them he was from 9-0. Neighborhood rolling. I can't see it. I can't put it together. It's just something telling me no. It's just telling me something no. So they leave and they go over there. And that hood tell them, say, listen, all this week, man, we've been beefing too much. We beefing with them. We beefing with them. We beefing with them. Like, we don't got time to be beefing with y'all. So you know what? This is what's finna happen. Y'all can get up out of here. Y'all ain't getting nothing. It's whatever y'all want to do. Now, Pete. Check this out. When the dude tell him, I robbed you, you ain't getting nothing back, what you want to do? The dude froze, didn't say nothing, couldn't talk, was spooked, scared. The homies beat him up right there on the spot. Now, what they did not know is that the one who got robbed, the 9-0, well, he lived with his grandfather. And that car was in his grandfather's name. His car, but it was in his grandfather's name. Grandpa ain't having that. Grandpa calls the police. So after he get beat up and boo-woo, boom. He got a bad name in the hood now, whatever. Boom. This investigation is just on paperwork, pretty much at the time. I don't know, Grandpa. They had on masks. I done hear, boom, 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 boom. Over here, boom. Now, what happened is, low key, the guy who did that robbery on the homie, he got in trouble for another case. And he went to jail. And when he went to jail, the car that they found, after they took the car and whatever, his fingerprints was on the car. So they tried to use that case against him because they was losing the case that they was charging him with. So they was like, well, we need to hold him with this case, this carjacking case or something. So they started the thing. So this guy cooperates with the police and say, yeah, that's him. So now the homie from over there a whole year later now has a case for a carjacking because he was ready to go home. He he had a murder case. He beat his murder. So now he ready to go home. They bring up the carjacking. You can't make this stuff up. Hey, look, I can't even. So now they holding the homie, right? So now, simultaneously, all this stuff is going on, right? Hey, look, one move away, Western Ave, Queen XC, RW, all y'all welcome to the show and everybody viewing. Listen, so now at the same time this is going on, another little buster that's under me that these dudes gave this dude my name when I was in jail, he has got out of jail. And somehow he done got up under me and he done stole money from me. So I think I tell this story. I find out where he live at. I go to his daddy house. I kick in his daddy door. I slap his daddy with the pistols. Where your son at? I was in my sickness. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to make up for stuff like that. I was in my sickness. So the dude finds out. He calls. He threatens everything. Now, the guy turns to the same neighborhood that the carjacking thing was dude is from. He turned that, right? So now he riding with one of them dudes over there one day. So the dude say, "Oh, you used to be from the 90s? Oh, okay, we're gonna go over there." Boo. The dude say in the car, no, please don't take me over there. I gotta kill him. He said, "Oh, okay." See, people, when they recognize fear, that some people move on it. So the dude that he was riding with that day, when he seen that fear, he said, "Oh, don't worry about it. You ain't got to go over there." He said, "This is what we going to do." He give him the gun with no bullets. He robbed all the Payless shoe stores. He did about 5 or 6 robberies in one day and ain't got none of the money. Face all on camera. He eventually gets caught. He goes to jail. So now this dude is in jail. So now the guy who with the carjacking, he called. He somehow he finds my number. He talking to somebody, whatever. Somehow they get my number. They call me on the phone. So he called me on the phone. He like, "Listen up, what's up, cuz? What's cracking?" I'm like, "What's happening?" He like, "Man, listen. Remember that whoop-de-whoop?" I'm like, "Yeah, I ain't had nothing. I didn't go over." He said, "Yeah, I know." He like, "But check this out. That little nigga's telling on me, man." He called. I said, "Are you serious?" He like, "Yeah. He cooperating with the police against me, man." I said, "Wow. Are you serious?" He said, "Yeah, man. I was supposed to get out. The case, my murder case got dropped, but now they investigating this, and my attorney came and said, 'Man, who is this dude?' Whoop, whoop." And I looked like, "Oh, that's the dude. He working with the police." I'm like, "Oh no." He like, "Yeah, man, I need you to holler at that dude for me, man. Cause I've been asking, a few and won't nobody talk to him." I was like, "For real?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him." I said, "But you know what?" I said, "Man, I need a favor, man. It's a dude in there. He used to be from Nano, and now he turned to y'all, and he stole like $1,500 from me, some weed, some powder, all kinds of stuff, man. And I can't catch that dude. And what you call him had him when he was gonna bring him to the park, but when he seen that he was scared, he made him do all the robberies that he in jail for now." He said, yeah. When the homie seen that, if he's scary, he made him go rob it. I said, yeah. And he told me after he got caught, he called me and said, "No, I'm sorry. The dude that you was looking for, he had went to jail for all that." I said, "Man, why you didn't bring it to him?" He said, "Once I seen he was scary like that, I had to put a pistol in his hand and make him go rob all the pay lessons. I needed some money. I was broke." I said, "Man, look." I said, "Man, you should have brought." He said, "I know." So I'm talking to the dude on the phone that did the jacking, the carjacking. So he said, "Man, look, what that dude looked like." I said, "Man, he, got this on his face and woo. He used to be under my name, and I think he still got the same name." He said, "Wait a minute." Nah. He said, "You ain't gonna believe this." I said, "What?" He said, "Man, I think that nigga next door." I said, "What?" He said, "Man, I think he next door." He said, "Hold on." He called the next door. He called, "Hey, it's such and such with the woo." Like, yeah. He like, "What homie look like?" "Oh, he likes, yeah, woo. who put him on with this? Oh, he was with such and such. Oh, that's him. He like, nut, that's him. I said, listen, homie. You need to do something to that dude, and I go handle yours, right? He said, hold on, right? He said, man, call him. He said, call him to the door, right? No, first he said, listen, woo, y'all need to put hands and feet on him. Put that from 9 on the phone, woo, and woo. He said, call him over to the door. He said, okay, boom. So when they called him over to the door, I could hear on the phone. He called him on the door. He said, hey, you woo. He like, yeah. He said, you used to be from 9 on. Like, yeah, woo, what's up, woo. He said, Huster Nutter's on the phone. He said, this is for you. And then, boo. Hey, they stumped him out right there at the door. I can hear it. Boo. And he like, no, they kicking him and everything. They stumping on him right now. They put up the screen. The police ain't seeing it. It's keep going. It's going. It lasted for about a minute. They was just stumping him, kicking him, socking him, everything. Boom. He like, oh, nut, the police seeing it, they breaking it up now. Woo, they coming in the cell. I said, it's all good. Don't worry about nothing. I said, it's all good. He like, no, go handle that for me, man. I'm trying to get out. I said, don't worry about it. I pulled up and found that dude immediately in about 5-10 minutes over at this other buster house. Pulled up. Hey, what's up? Soon they see me, they nervous because they like, oh, this wicked ass old nigga. I'm like, hey, man, come here. Like, bro, listen, you telling on the homie, man. Whoa. No, hey, man, listen, man, knock all that off. I said, listen, let me tell you what I'm finna do. You cooperating with that carjacking case. You already didn't got in trouble for it once. You cooperating. You need to stop it because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them dudes your granddaddy address because they don't know where it's at. And if you keep it up, I'm going to give it to them. So I'm telling you right now, do not cooperate with them people, man. Let that dude out because he gave you a fair chance the same night he took your car and he gave you a fair chance in So don't be acting hard and all that like you somebody, woo. And he had a big blower on him. I said, don't be acting hard, clutching your burner like you hard and you're doing all that. And you want to, woo. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to get your granddaddy address to them today. All you got to do is don't go to court. Don't talk to them people no more. Go live your life somewhere else. All right, for sure. I'm just saying. Like, man, listen, I don't need to hear all that. Just don't cooperate no more. We already know you cooperate. Leave it alone. And the homie got out like 30 days later or 2 weeks later. He got out. But he hard. You heard him say, you heard the white boy say, you took my flag and you said, F my hood. You put your beard down. You wanted to fight, but I told you I wasn't tripping that day. Because I don't know you. Well, who you going to trip on? Which one of y'all is responsible? Is it 2010? Y'all responsible for people like that? Man, listen. Let me show you something. Let me show this. Let me show you.
Cause I'm gonna keep it G real. I don't fuck with you cause you disrespect me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangster I was, nigga. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
It don't matter, pistol gang, bitch.
Right. You got your cousin right there?
But nigga, you came up on me on some fun shit, nigga. I don't make peace with niggas that come up on me on some disrespectful shit when I didn't even know you, nigga. You walked up on me and set down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my fade.
You ain't hearing it.
Exactly, nigga. I go hard, cuz. You don't want to fuck with me.
Grind face.
Hey, look, you don't You don't want to deal with me, cuz I'm hard. Look, but he said, you walked up on me the other day. You told me to take my flag. You told me F my. None of that made you trip that day. None of that. But today you got the big dude out there, and so now he with his son. You can run fades. You can do. You can do everything. That's what that guy did that day. He did the exact same thing. They asked him, where you from? He said, nowhere. Listen, in the county, this is how they used to do it. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Groove? Hey, Groove, where you from? Oh, I don't bang, homie. I'm good. Hey, Groove, where you stay at? Hey, and then they start, listen, hey, Blood, you know, remember Blood that came in here yesterday? He said he didn't bang, right? Well, Blood down there with the crabs right now. Like, is that right? That's how the county. So you mean to tell me that if he go to the county jail, that when he go to this cell this day, he ain't got to be on nothing. He can just accept whatever that guy is saying. And then the next time I see you, I could be on it. Hey, this generation is crazy, for real. Hey, Dr. Crip, Westside Life. Hey, Dr. Crip, no more than 24, ending the sickness is a must. Do you do public speaking events? I showed your show to a friend in intervention. Oh, okay. Thank you, Westside Life. Well, you know, I might do some speaking, yeah, if the pay is right. if the pay is right, you know, if the gratuities are sufficient, you know, you can give me a gift card, you know, $200 Marshalls. You know, you can give me a couple of gift cards. One for Olive Garden. Lucille's Barbecue. Old Navy. I take a gift card from Old Navy. I got a use for that. Cash do just as fine though too, you know. Yeah, I do speak in event. I do. I speak a lot. I haven't spoken a whole lot of places of late, but I do still do speaking engagement. I'm gonna tell you, this is right after I had got shot. Part of my team, right? I hadn't even done the book yet, you know. So one of my team, he called me. One of my boys called me. And he said, "Look, I got Freeway Rick Ross. He wants to do an event at the park at Jesse Owens." But my boy knew I wasn't dealing with the park like that no more. So he told him, he said, "Well, you know, I got a contact over there. Let me check it out." Woo woo. So, you know, he said, "Yeah, I kind of figured that." He said, "But you know, dude want to do something with the Bloods and the Crips. You know, he want to help the Bloods and the Crips." But I told my homie, I said, "Well, his name is synonymous with community disaster, as well as the Bloods and the Crips. But he's a community disaster. You know, he is the, you know, he's a reigning king of crack, right? So he's a community disaster, not just Crips and Blood disaster. He's a community disaster. So he needs to just be trying to do with the community, you know, F some Bloods and Crips and all that. You know why? He need to reach multiple communities, not just one. That's going to limit people coming up to that park. That's going to be that community and, you know, one or two other people that, you know, people come from other communities. But everybody don't go to Jesse Owens like that. So he need to do something, you know, on a bigger scale, like, you know. He like, oh, yeah, okay, well, I'm going to take it to him. So he took it to him, ran everything by him. He said, yeah, well, you know, so the freeway dude, you know, he said, well, what is it that, you know, you want me to do? I said, man, listen, he need to have like a job fair, you know, a community job fair. And he need to just be the one who hosted, like, you know, he want to, you know, he took away and destroyed community. So he need to bring back, you know, resources. You know, he don't need to just go get food and all that. What, you know what I'm saying? No, if you the person that you are, so that means you need to come in with jobs and all type of stuff. So he need to do something like a job fair or something. Like, oh yeah, okay. So he went and told him to do the job fair and all that. Okay. And Freeway Rick was with it. So because my team asked me that, because my particular homie asked me, I do what they, you know, want me to do. Other than that, I wouldn't have been doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? That dude don't need help. He good at what he doing, you know. He need to change his image. That's what he need to do. He need to try to get in. He don't want to go down as the king of disaster, community crack. He better change his image. That's what he need to be working on. He need to do as many good deeds to get into heaven too. You know, he getting older, you know. He ain't gonna be around too much longer. You know, what did you do besides 5 million people on crack? You know, some of them was babies, right? You know, this Jesus talking to you now. You know, you ain't got a lot of answers, homie. So we start putting together the job fair thing. So now I got to kind of like come out a little bit. So I'm going to the different means. So the brain, so I brought the brain in. So when I bring the brain in, so the brain said, well, look, remember the people from the mayor's office, from Mayor Garcetti, the people we was dealing with? He said, yeah. He said, I'm going to contact them and see what's up. So he hit them with the letter. I should have the letter up. I should find it. So, because you know how, remember I showed you the letter that we sent to Mayor Garcetti. So he wrote, so we proficient and, you know, excellent in writing letters that get attention. You got to know how to get the attention of people. So he wrote one of the people from Mayor Garcetti, the former mayor that was on their staff. He sent them an email. Boom. So they responded immediately to the email. Oh, hey, we heard about Cornell. We hope you're all right. What's going on? So now my boy tell him, say, listen, we are in talks, you know, with a former drug kingpin guy. You may have known him. We sent all the information, the movies, all his everything. Boom. So the girl is like, oh, okay. Say, you know, he wants to reform and, you know, help give back to the community. Boom. So, okay. So are you currently working? It's like, yeah, I currently work for Mayor Bask, the new mayor. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, let's get together, you know, boom. So pencil in the date. See, this business, how it works. So it's pencil in the date, boom. Also, could you forward the email to the other guy? Boom. Oh, yeah, I will do that. Boom. The other guy worked for Mayor Bass. you know, because staff just changed over, just a new leader. Boom, hey, how you doing, man? How Cornell doing? Yeah, okay. Like, man, he's still doing, oh, man, yeah, that's good. He's okay. All right. Yeah, man, I heard it. Freeway Rick, I know. Yeah, man, that's good, man. He's trying to change his image. Yeah, man, we want to help this dude change his image. That's what he asking us to do, helping for. Okay, boom. So we're doing a job fair, boom, 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 boom. So now I'm talking to the brain. I'm talking to my partner. I said, well, look, I ain't never did a job fair. I don't know how it worked. So we start boom, boom, boom. So I got to call in job fair people. So let me call my boy. I call my boy, Brad Carson. Boom, Brad, what's up? Woo, we need to do a job fair freeway. You know, he want to change his image. Woo. We're trying to get it out there. You know, we want to do a job fair. Like, okay. So once he run the job fair thing down to us, how you run the job fair, it wasn't as easy as it seemed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because once Brad and his daughter got involved, they broke the job fair, how to run a successful job fair down. And it changed the dynamics of what we're doing. So, but before we found that out, you know, I had the final meeting with Freeway and certain people were there. We was meeting and, you know, we called Cornell Ward, you know, who currently worked for the mayor. Like, hey, man, this is what we're trying to do. And we trying to coordinate this thing and boom, boom, boom. So now we got all these key players, but the job fair didn't go through because I didn't promote it correctly because I never done it. But that would have been my first speaking event in front of the news and everything. So this is where you get the coffee table book from. This is where this come from because my boy, as we thinking that we're going to do a job fair, we got the media. The media is in our pocket. So we can get the media anytime we want. I can get the media anytime I want. I call the right people to do media. So we know the media is going to be there. So my boy is like, man, you doing a DVD? Forget that. I'm like, forget my DVD? What are you talking about? He said, man, you're going to be on the news because now they want me to speak in front of the cameras at the news and everything to, you know, tell what the job fair is about. Let Freeway Rick stand next to me. I do all the talking. And he said, yeah, you know, I want to give back, you know, boom, boom, boom. So that was the plan. Everything was in order. You know what I'm saying? So my boy, like, man, if you standing on the news, you need to have something in your hand you can sell. The DVD ain't going to be ready. I'm like, well, what you want me to sell? He's like, man, you need to write a book. I said, write a book? I said, man, that takes just as long as doing a DVD. He's like, man, well, we need to have something in our hand. We can't let that news camera go by without holding something up. He like, that's your model. We got to take advantage of all. I said, damn. I said, what are we going to do? So I called my cousin. My cousin is a librarian, a curator, I believe, a person that he has a master's degree. And, you know, when I go to Texas, my family, they always take me to museums. I see art shows. You know, you get out the hood, man. You know, go see art. You feel me? A dove flying in the air. You know, it'll take me to see art. So we came across some pictures of Black Art Expo in Dallas, and it was just regular pictures, like pictures in your mama photo album. You know what I'm saying? You know, with the Polaroids, all on the walls. And I'm like, cuzzo, what's up with these pictures? I was like, I got these type of pictures in my mom, you know, everywhere. You know, your mama got these type of, he was like, yeah, I know. He like, but when the museum buy them, cousin, they now are priceless. I was like, what? He was like, I said, all these pictures, just regular pictures of people, he like, yeah, the museum bought this guy artwork. And it's just whatever pictures he had. You feel me? So they bought it and they added it to it's called Everyday Life of Black People. You feel me? And those what the pictures represent. I was like, wow. And he had said the word coffee table book, right? So I was like, oh. So when my partner was going off on me, I said, hold on, let me call my cousin. And I said, man, what's that word you said that with the pictures, coffee table, book kind of. He said, what you talking about, coffee table book? I said, yeah. I said, what is that? He like, it's about pictures and text and words. I said, oh, okay. I hung up. I said, we doing a coffee table book 30 days later. Dun, 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 dun. Coffee table book by yours truly, LA Nut, available now on Amazon. You feel me? The shooting of LA Nut, gang member / community activist. You feel me? Boom. Where you from, homie? Beautiful book, So life work in mysterious ways, Had I not been dealing with that guy, I would have never got the idea to come up with the book because I was working on the DVD. So I was going to do some public speaking if we would have got that job fair together the way that it needed to be together. But we had to postpone it because I didn't do the footwork properly. I didn't know that it took what it took to put it together. But I had all the characters there. Mayor Bass staff, I had the news media, I had everybody ready to go, So that would have been my first public speaking since the shooting. But I have been asked by multiple platforms for my story to talk about what happened because it's stuff like this. You feel me? Well, why did it goes back to stuff like this. Yeah, what do you shoot me for? What's the problem? I ain't got no jacket like that. What is this, a hit? Why y'all shooting me? Why are you shooting me? Because you rob old people? You robbing people associated with the hood, connected to the hood, They help us. They participate in our events, so you robbing them. We not supposed to speak on that? Oh, that's personal business. That's not hood business. The old man been over here before you even got here. So that lets you know the state, the status of gangs, what you dealing with these young dudes, how foul, how corrupt the mind is, and it's not ready. You know what I'm saying? You went straight to shooting. You just jumped over squabbling. If you tell the big homie, hey homie, you in my business, I want to squabble, you know what I'm saying? Or you just go straight to kill it, huh? Because that is a form of egotistical ideas, and I'm going to kill you. You see, people do stuff like that on the under. See, the murder was supposed to be done on the under, and they was going to say the dudes down the street did it. But really, everybody in them 4 cars know I did it. So guess what? You scared of me now. You understand what I'm saying? So if I tell you to do something, guess what if you don't do it? You see what's going to happen to you. So that's a form of, fake control, trying to sneak, control and gather, to be the lead, the king. Ain't got nothing to do with, oh, I told cuz to shut up. Oh, you're busting. No, ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You ain't did none of that. You feel me? You didn't say, hey, what's up, homie, now? None of that. You said, hey, big homie, let me show you this fire weed. That's what you said. So how I know I got a problem with you? You know what I'm saying? It's this ain't got nothing, the art of war, the sneak, this ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? This is just foulness. That's God kept me alive. God that blow went across your chin. It just wasn't effective. You know what I'm saying? Because I was going, and if I would have got hold of that burner and all that, yeah, I would have took it for me and I would have killed him right there, But God is in control of all this. So you got to do what he say. It's his way. Jesus got the wheel. So there's nothing you could do, But that's this guy, Ain't no telling what's going to be this guy doom, what's going to be this guy claim to fame. Any of that. And that's the same thing that these young dudes out here doing. Busterism stuff, just like this. You have to listen to these dudes' story. All these young dudes that be getting into it, you got to listen to their story, what they saying. Because, wait a minute, you the one that was at fault. And I know it's wrong all the time. You the one that's at fault. Oh, you the one. Oh, you the one. Oh, you, yeah, okay. You the one at fault, Listen to what this dude say. It kills me. This is RW. Listen what he said. Listen what this dude said. You tell me, am I wrong? You tell me, am I wrong?
Because I'm gonna keep it G real. I don't fuck with you because you disrespect me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangster I was, nigga. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
It don't matter, pistol gang, bitch.
Right.
You got your cousin right there?
But nigga, you came up on me on some fun shit, nigga. I don't make peace with niggas that come up on me on some disrespectful shit when I didn't even know you, nigga. You walked up on me and set down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my fade.
You ain't hearing it.
Exactly, nigga.
Savage Squad too.
I go hard, cuz. You don't want to fuck with me.
You just didn't go hard that day when he caught you.
Grind
Hey,
face.
look. He just didn't go hard that day when he caught him the first time. That's all he said. I just wasn't hard that day. I was by myself. I didn't. You called me. You told me to take my flag. You feel me? You dissed my hood. But none of that made me upset. But today, because I got these dudes with me, I'm upset. Listen, this is summer violence. This is how it happens. This is the stuff that you have to put up with, man. Don't let these dudes get you in a wreck, man. Find out, investigate what's going on. Who played what part, man? What is happening? This is out of control. I wasn't on that day. That's what he said when he walked. When they walked up on him. They said, "Where you from, homie?" On Bang. Oh, you on Bang? No. Okay. Move away from the vehicle. That's how it goes in the streets. And then he went back over there the next day. They told him, you ain't getting nothing. I'm the one that robbed you to your face. Look at me. I'm such and such. I robbed you. You're not getting nothing. F you. And he sat there and didn't say nothing, and he didn't do nothing the same way he did that night. But he came back that day, the next day, and I sat there and I watched him tell 15 different 9-0s that he banged the hood, he gave it up, he was tripping. And all them dudes believed what he said except for one, and they went to that neighborhood. Oh, and when they left, they was like, "Nut, you a bitch ass nigga," all that. I forgot about that part. Hey, look. Hey, Western Ave Queen. See, they said that you a bitch ass nigga, all that. And they pulled off over there. And then the worst happened. I cannot believe that. And I said, wait a minute. What happened? They didn't come back with nothing. 3 homies came back with lumps. I said, oh, man. All this behind. They did. They pulled off. Even some of the homies, they didn't call me. They just looked like, they just banged them like, we thought you was the G, homie. And they pulled off. And I was like, hey, look. And then the little homie was like, something ain't right, big homie. I don't know what it is, but something ain't right. I said, man, listen, ain't that the same guy that was out there that night? And they told him he can hit the homie with a baseball bat? Like, yeah. And he didn't take advantage of that? No. What'd he say? You was out there. What he was saying, he was like, he ain't tripping. It's all good. Like, woo woo. I was like, nah. Ain't no way that dude said he was from Nine. I can't believe that. I can't see it. And they went over there. He from the hood. Cause, hey, the homie from the hood. Hey, can I check this out? The homie from the hood. He said he banged on them niggas with the woo. Nigga ain't nothing said. Nigga, we on our way. Nigga, roll it. Get in the car. And they went over there. And they went over there and got set tripped off. He told him, said, listen, the one who did that took the car, he said, listen, check this out, cuz. We beefing with them, and we beefing with them. We ain't got time to beef with y'all. So check this out. We ain't giving up nothing. What y'all gonna do? I robbed you. I'm the one who took it. What's happening? You ain't getting nothing back. What's happening? What you want to squabble? And he didn't move. And I said, oh, no. Say it ain't so. Yes. One of the ones with the lumps came back, told me what happened. He said, I want to be here again. I said, did they beat him up right there? He said, yeah, they beat him up right there, but they told us we had to leave with all that too. Take all that back to the line. I said, you do? I said, you do. I said, just make him pay you. Every time you see him, just make him give you some money. I said, go hard. Because that dude, the one who was the buster, he was older. You know, he was supposed to be jeered than him. And I told him, I said, look, every time you catch him in traffic and you see him over here, you pull him to the side and make him give you some money or tell him like, nigga, I'm finna sock you out right now. That's how you deal with people like that. Oh, look, I was in my sickness, man. I'm sorry. I know I'm messed up. I'm trying to get to heaven, man. But I'm trying to do a little bit better. Hey, this is Dr. Crip. Thank everybody for coming through, man. Listen, I just wanted to take up some time. One move away, Western Ave, Queen XC, RW, Westside Life. Hey, thank y'all for coming through. Please like, subscribe, share, and spread the word. Oh, is it Friday? Oh, it's Juma Friday. It's Juma Friday. I think we'll be back with Juma Friday tomorrow. This is Dr. Crip. I'm out.